Hello everybody, this is your boy Heatly here, bringing back some more Monster Energy AMA Supercross on the channel. Continue on this career mode, going to Minneapolis, Minnesota. As you can see, I've already went into the event, absolutely forgot to check something, had to back out, so that's why I don't get to choose my bike and everything like that. But I did actually make sure that the thing I forgot to check was I forgot to put the right bike adjustment in, so I'm like, crap, I don't feel like running like crap, so I just took it out for the team, but I already did select the bike. I'm running a twin air with the Kawasaki. So for this might be a little bit more difficult because I need B3 and yeah, it ain't looking so good. He's in the actual real first.
The mechanics are giving their riders the last bit of encouragement. A fresh set of goggles are now in place. The engines are set to come to life, and we are ready for another round of Monster Energy AMA Supercross, an FIM World Championship. Hi everybody, I'm Ralph Shaheen. Welcome to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This should be a spectacular battle for the win.
Is the real first actual attempt. Oh, Tough Block just went flying around. That's cool. I absolutely got humbled. Atrociously. So I realized that getting P3 would take a lot of focus. I did get a really good hole shot in one video, but then I ended up like completely butchering the rest of the race, so I'm like, this might be a hole shot, but I don't know, man. No, it's not gonna be a hole shot. Got pushed out. Because even in that hole shot one, I did have a good, comfortable lead, only to lose it within a lap or two. And honestly, this track is kind of difficult, in my opinion. I don't know, I'm struggling on it so much. Did not want to knock that right off the bike. Not bad, that's not something I want to do. And I'm sure karma will get me later. Just like that, karma almost got me. Alright, fair enough. I think that was enough of a time loss. The equivalent of wrecking the bike. Yeah, I always lose it on that corner. Or this corner. It's always the last two corners before the start-finish line always get me. So I don't think I'm actually gonna really be able to do much here. And this little area kept causing me to do a endo, so that wasn't fun. Yeah, I'm in 4th place, so that's probably the best I can do, honestly. Especially with how many times I did try this. This is what, maybe my 8th or 9th attempt on this. See, stupid mistakes like that just bothered me, knowing that if I didn't, make all the mistakes, I probably could have finished a lot better. I always forget that I'm actually not that great at this track. Same thing with Arlington and AT&T Stadium. They always feel memorable to me, but I don't know why. Yeah, tracks such as, what is it? Oakland Field, that they don't feel memorable, and I always think that I always forget about that track, and then I do much better than my expectations. Because I always forget, maybe that's a track that I finished, 8th or 7th in. And then I think I'm actually gonna wow the crowd here at Minneapolis. Can barely, finish outside the podium. And the worst part is, since I have 20, my sponsor objective is 3rd place. I don't get to see the, not quite the podium, but a good result animation. I'm gonna get the poor sport animation. So that kind of stinks, you know. And plus, it really is just at this point about getting really good finishes here. Ouch. Yep, that's gonna cost me some time, especially in the stairs here. I never can seem to get a consistent lap around here. Well, really any track, unless it's Anaheim 2, Anaheim 1. Both Anaheim tracks I pretty much have a set line for, but every other track just nothing special. I couldn't replicate the same racing lines even if I tried. I was all over the place on that one. What's funny is that it really did feel like I was gaining ground on third place, but then I just fall off the bike and lose all that time anyways, so what did it really matter? Almost, you know, cleared the entire stairs there, which that probably would have messed up my rhythm going into the second set of stairs. So yeah, I'll just put around in P4. Third place is 7 seconds up the road. I really see. I always drift up a little too far, and I end up losing it right there. And the worst part is, I pretty much get beached, and I forget that, you know, the button to reset. That was one of my fails. Was I was having a good run. I just couldn't find the button to reset it, and the game wasn't auto resetting because I was still considered in bounds. So I just had to call that one a loss. And I know resets, you should just take your L's, but this game literally allows full on, you know, reset to a certain mistake, to patch up mistakes, but instead of doing that, I'll just give up the whole race. You know, I gave up whole shots just for, you know, the big mistakes. It's like, well, I could have probably finished much better, but that's part of the challenge, is not screwing up. So I can understand why are you restarting? Just take your, you know, 9th place finish and be done with it. Yeah, that's great and all, but 4th place is already hard to choke down when, you know, the goal of the season is to win the championship. So to finish in 9th place when you clearly could finish, you know, 4th, it's already rough enough because the AI never miss a beat. The ones that are going to be competitive, for Indunji example, he never finishes anywhere but first place. If you finish first, he'll finish second. Occasionally he'll finish maybe third. But still, it is honestly frustrating that the same AI do so well where if you have just one bad race, you probably just lose the entire title fight. Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was a 5 or a 9. So did I gain 2 seconds or lose 6 seconds? I can tell you that much. I just lost probably about a second and a half. Yeah, we are probably gonna just stay here this whole race. No, if I take the HUD off, and since no one's around me, it's, oh, I'm way in the lead. No, I'm outside the podium finish. I still have that theory that your sponsorship goals determines how difficult the AI are from race to race. Yeah, that was a wide turn. Now I know I can go in there and actually go into the practice and fine tune and stuff, but I just don't got the patience for all that. I think that top log scrubbed just enough speed off me to where I hit that very optimal. I could not repeat that even if I tried. Going through these stairs. That is the thing I really do like about Minnesota, Minneapolis, is the stairs. First time I went on this track, I thought those stairs were so fun. There's not really a wrong way to hit them unless you completely just fall off the bike, but just carry a little bit of speed through there and dunk, dunk, dunk. Is this a lap rider or someone for position? I can't tell, honestly. I mean, if it's a lap rider, they're holding me up pretty well. And if they're for position, I'm gaining on. No, I think they're for position. Yeah, that's Marvin up there. Big mistake. See, I remember in ATV Alpha Fury 1 or 2, probably any ATV Fury game, if you land on someone's head, that's just an instant fall off the bike. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, if someone hits me, if someone lands on top of me, I'm letting go of the handlebars. I am sorry. I am not letting a bike land on me. Okay, just get it through this section, and of course this bike will just be right where my okay. That's gonna throw me off. But that's okay. One moment. I'm sorry, I thought that was a text message from someone important. Making sure it's not, you know, my mom saying, hey, can you do something for me real quick? Because I'm gonna be on a point, I would have been really sad because I don't know how to edit. I would have had to kill this video too. And of course, as soon as I get in their place, I go too hard on the steering and fall off. But hey, at least I'm fighting for a podium position now, so that's pretty cool. One moment. Okay. My friend sent me reacting to my meme. Hey, I had a better room section. I probably could have scrubbed there. Scrubbed off some time. See, look at that, Ryan Dungey in first place. He's already leading the points battle. What more could he want? Obviously, he wants to extend his points lead. I don't blame him. But I'm trying to keep up with him, at least. That was stupid of me. I should have just let him go. I'm gonna end up losing this battle for third place. Or worse yet, bring in another rider, you know, Chad Reed or Jason Anderson into this mix. It's so weird seeing Chad Reed up in the 5th place. Usually he's in 6th to 8th. And then Jason Anderson's usually in 4th or 5th. See, at least the thing is with the AI being on rails, they're gonna have the exact same momentum throughout the track. So if you know you have a faster lap time than them, just don't make any dumb mistakes and you'll catch them. This is where I just got in trouble last lap, so leave him out to hang. Hang and dry. Alright. We just gotta be clean now. Take a 3rd place finish. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, there's sections where I'm just so slow where the AA make time up on me. Oh, this is gonna be bad for both of us. Keep your foot in it. Or would it just be keep your throttle wrist twisted? Grip it and rip it, boys. Grip it and rip it. Oh, yeah, that was bad on both of us. This is actually nerve-wracking. Because I'm gonna be. Because this is 2 points here. Now, if this was a battle for 4th and 5th, then it was okay. Then it would have been a point per position. But this is for 2 points here. Yeah, I pretty much just probably lost the battle, but not the war. It's still over. Okay, that was a lot of momentum there. Didn't need to really screw. Couldn't really screw there. I didn't have the momentum to even clear it. See, that's my biggest problem when I start closing in on the AI. I start just making a lot of mistakes, overdriving it, instead of just understanding that, well, I already have the faster lap time, just doing what I'm doing. That's why I was able to catch up with them. Why can't I just do that? You know, I'm already making time on them, so why do I have to push and put myself in a dumber predicament than it needs to be? See, I keep catching them, I just keep making so many mistakes. That's the problem, technically, with how how many mistakes I made. I probably could have been in 1st place, but no, I'm out here chasing 3rd place still. I clearly have faster lines, smoother transitions for a good chunk of the track where I'm making ground on them every single lap. It's just small enough to where it doesn't. Once you get there, it just feels as if you didn't make any ground. And then I also make mistakes that way where, yeah, that is gonna take time. Boy. Nice. Not nice. Why? Why though? Of course I would hit that tough block that's just purposely lying there. Of course take that corner too wide. Of course I have a 5-second lead with all those mistakes I made. Then make about a second a lap now if I want to have another shot at it. I remember there was one race where I was just that entire jump right there, I would endo it so bad. Just endo after endo after endo. That was the one consistent thing I was doing. And it was bad. It was costing me so... Are you kidding me? I choked so hard there. I could have easily gotten third place there. But of course I would choke. That's a lapper for sure. Yeah, especially with how fast I passed him, that's a lap rider. Marvin and I were just out here choking. Who wants to lose the podium more? Yeah, well, first and second place, 10 seconds ahead of us, so... Well, 13 seconds to second place, so... I mean, I'm pretty sure with all the mistakes I made, I probably would be in second or first place. That was a terrible run section for there. Let me just squeeze them by. Whew. Kinda glad that, you know. Alright, just TikTok. Yes, I have a TikTok account. That's probably how I got a few of you subscribers, because you guys... Okay, that was a body slam. That's where I post some of my nonsense clips. Most of my nonsense clips. Yes, I did link my YouTube in my TikTok bio, but I did not do the same thing for YouTube. I feel like I should do that eventually. But then again, I'm not too worried about getting views on TikTok. That's really just me sending goofy nonsense. I mean, I'm not worried about getting views here either. This is me just being goofy, but playing video games nonsense. TikTok is me just talking about, you know, my NASCAR diecast and stuff. In my weird theories about certain cars and lore to games that don't need lore. Alright, just one more lap, please. Okay, so I'm gonna lose 5 points to Ryan Dungey. Kinda stinks, because that's 5 points. But yeah, I'll take a third place finish. This was probably one of the better races, better takes for sure, because most of the time I was in a prime position to actually finish decent, and I end up, you know, not doing that at all. I would, you know, here is where I would, you know, beach it. Here, I beached it, I think. Definitely here, I beached it so many times. I literally would have probably raged if I beached there. Whew. That was actually ridiculously difficult just to finish third place.
The checkers have waved, and all of the riders have crossed
Yeah,
the finish
28
line.
seconds.
While our winner heads to the podium, let's take a look at the final results.
You know, how come on the ones where I completely mess up so much, and I can't come back to it. You know, it just feels like there's no way to get back up there. Oh, I mean, the mistakes were minimal. Met the sponsor objective. It's pretty good. Honda got last place. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we got a KTM, Honda, Kawasaki podium, and then Yamaha, Husqvarna, and Suzuki. So I was really the only. Hey, Kawasaki didn't finish last place in the construction, in the manufacturing race. He finished third place. What did I get? Yeah, see that hurts. Still, it's 5 points out.
The pace of that race was absolutely crazy. They definitely gave it their all.
I mean, good points day overall still, but look at that, 159 to 144. Yeah, that's 15 points. He has 15 points over me. I think he clinched the championship, honestly. He's 135. Yeah. I don't even know how far we are in the races. So far we have 21 riders with points. Where's the other Kawasaki? Adrian Roman. 18 points. 18 points. And then for our full-time riders, it's down to 8th to Chad Reed. So first for 8th, these are full-time riders. And then 9th for 21st are your guys that made the show off and on. 1 for 8th. We made the show every time. Ugh. Man, I had a whole shot on one of those takes. It hurts to lose the whole shot. But hey, we made the sponsor objective, got their place too, so. I will take 249 prestige. Hey, we get a new profile picture because we hit 275 and we're gonna go to 276. Oh. This is 276. Hey, what is this? Prestige suit. Let's go. We got some cool stuff. LMAO. Mind blowing. Ugh. Hey, look at that. We're close to King of the Tracks. Alright, so that's it. Signing off.